Hello friends, family, and outdoorsy people alike, and welcome back to another Rickles Fisher video. And on this one, well, we're not going fishing, we're not going slingshotting, we're actually going to build a leech trap. As some of you may know, bait can get pretty expensive. I usually only use it in the winter time or if I'm going for sturgeon, but I want to stock up for bait just like I did with the minnows earlier this season. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Today we're going to make a leech trap, and it's about 6 p.m. so we're going to put it out for a few hours, maybe till it gets dark, and then we'll pull them out and we'll see how many leeches we got. But before we go any further, if you guys could do me a huge favor and just scroll down for a second and click the subscribe button. I know that over 70% of the people who watch my videos aren't even subscribed. It's kind of a mind-blowing number, but yeah, it would really help me out a lot. I'm almost at 1,600 subs, so let's see if we can get me there right away. And yeah, let's get into the video of how to make the leech trap and see if we can get some bait for the fall season. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a small container, like this cottage cheese container, and we are going to literally just make tiny little diamond shapes in it. So it's gonna be kind of hard to show you. Hopefully you can see that. You don't want to make them too big. Like these are like probably a 1/4 inch or something like that. So as you can see, there's tiny little cracks for the leeches to get in. It's like 1/3 of the width of my finger. You don't want to go too big or they're just going to crawl right out right away. Make them a little bit bigger than that, but not a whole bunch. So I'm just going to put into fast forward, and we're going to cut a whole bunch of holes into this, and we'll be ready for the next step. So there we go. We got maybe 20 holes in it, maybe not even. You don't want to put too many in there. But we're gonna put a hole close to the edge because that's where we're gonna tie our line to so we can throw it into the water. So we'll just cut a hole close to the edge here. If that wasp doesn't try and bite me. So there we go, hole there, and then a hole in the side too, so it can tie onto both sides. So the next part is to put some bloody meat in there. That's obviously what's going to attract our leeches. You could use any bloody meat too, anything that's bleeding. These are just little chunks of steak. So we'll throw some of those in there. That's probably more than enough. Maybe we'll go one more piece here. Perfect. So we got the whole bottom filled with bloody meat, and then we're going to put our holes beside each other like that, and then we're going to tie this up. So we just got some braided line. Doesn't really matter what you use. You just want to make sure it's tied good, so when you go to pull it up, you don't not have your bait container there anymore. There we go. Now if it's not sinking for you, you can throw a couple rocks in there to make it sink better. So that's probably what I'll do. And then let's go throw it out into the pond and pull it in a few hours later, and hopefully we got a bunch of leeches in there. This looks like the perfect rock to throw in there so it sinks good. So we'll just throw that in there. That way it's not floating around on us. Alright, so we got a nice little pond here. Should be full of leeches. Let's go ahead and throw it in there and see what happens. Yeah, we do. We don't have as many as I was hoping, but I do see a leech in there. Oh no, that's a snail, sorry. Okay, we caught a snail. Wow. think maybe we have to leave this overnight. So I'll throw this back out there. We'll check it out in the morning. Okay, so it is the next day, and we're gonna pull in this leech trap and see if it did anything overnight. Okay, so crack it open and we have a leech. We got two big leeches actually. One right there and then an even bigger one on the side. So it does work. Obviously you want to find a better leech spot, I'm thinking. This is not as great as I thought it'd be. Oh, there's another one down there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so we got some leeches. Maybe 5 or 6. Not the best haul, but they're decently fat leeches. Like, look at that one. That's a fatty. So maybe we'll put this back in overnight and see if we can get some more. Leech trap success though.